Okay, so we're on the Savanah River chain today. I'm here with Scott Perry. He's going to take me and put me on a couple stripers, and we're going to use cut bait. We're going to be using trout and gizzard shad. So we're just going to be using big pieces of cut bait with no weight, and they're not running any water. They won't be running any water till around lunchtime. Let's go soak some bait and see if we can catch some fish.
Yeah, we're going to set up on some humps down here and wait for the big ones to come by.
That's right. Humps, ledges.
Here, baby. Freaking hooked up. See the good fish there?
That's pretty good.
I'm here
with a
ripping no
piece in
drag.
my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walked to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. But it makes right, so he said, when he held all the keys over our head. I lived till that grip, and now he learned at the end with the tables turned.
Woo!
Lord,
Got him.
forgive me.
Tomcat.
Take me on down the river where the guilt can't find a red-handed sinner. On where the grave can't cry out. 'Cause I done wrong. Down the river with a hand on a Colt and a finger on the trigger.
It's beautiful, isn't it? You can use tail.
Let's see.
Sometimes the best guides aren't guides at all. That was just free line, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just free line on the bottom.
Just free line on the bottom. What kind of structure are you looking for?
Well, right now where we're at, I'm looking to get away from structure. I mean, there's so much structure. So with the type of fishing we're doing, we're fishing on the bottom. Well, we were going to pull this morning, but we ended up fishing on the bottom. And yeah, you can't have structure. So the lake we're on is full of it. So I look for humps and ledges where I can get some rods on the bottom without getting hung up or fish pulling me into trees, which is, it's not easy on this lake. It's a forest.
I noticed we were using some bait earlier that was no weight, just totally weightless, just free line.
Yeah. I found if I do have snags or stumps on the bottom, if I free line that bait, less likely to get hung up. Sometimes I can, you know, ease it over a tree limb if I feel it or something like that. But
I think it helps your chances of getting bit. I think that even when the boat's moving and the bait kind of gets pulled along the bottom, I think that the bait, when it gets pulled up off the bottom, it kind of flutters and it just kind of sits there. If there's any current at all, it might have a little slight movement. It just looks more natural than a bait that's weighted down, you know.
yeah, I don't know. I think
That might be all placebo.
I think cut bait has more to do with smell than visual. I mean, I'm sure it comes to visual when they get to the bait, but
Yeah.
I don't really worry about leaders and hook sizes and long leaders.
Well, you know, if you're fishing current and you butterfly the bait, you know, the side where the sides are just off and they're just, if there's any current, you know, those sides are going to be kind of moving. It might look like a wounded bait fish. Well, that's a zombie fish, bait fish.
Might scare them.
Yeah, it might be like, oh my God, what is going on up here? Let's get out of here. That is very shallow, very clear water.
Shout out to what is it?
Lakeland.
Overhead Doors. I'm pro staff for them.
Why are you giving them the little stab, Scott?
Well, I don't have no weight, so if their swim bladder is full of air, they will float. So I always make sure they pop the swim bladder on.
You like hooking them like that? Looks like
Yep.
it's a good inline way to hook.
Belly meat's very tough. You can't hardly throw it off.
Yeah.
He's alright.
Got it.
Fat, man. That's just
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. And we'll see you next time on New School Fishing.
And we caught fish, so this is a fishing video.
That's right. No more drone footage today.
Well, did you see the bubbles come out of it?
Yep.
It popped. It wasn't a great video, but we caught a fish in the video. Even though they were dang fish, you know, we caught fish in the video, so it's a fishing video.
It's a fishing video, people.
Catfish Dave, shout out. Don't block me, don't ban me.
Take my truck to the high wall, throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We been smoking that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads.